Welcome to the Introverted Hippie Podcast, episode 63. I'm your wonderful and gracious host, Crystal Marie. Welcome back to the podcast where we talk about entertainment news, hippie shit, and everything up under the sun. Welcome back to the Hippie Gangs, guys. Today we have a special guest. Again, we do have my best friend, Trey Beezy. What's up, Trey?
Yo, 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 what's going on with y'all?
Nothing, chilling. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. Today was it was a relaxing day. I chilled at the house. I ain't had to go to work, so that's always good.
That's good. How is your mental health?
Man, my mental health is it's about on a 7. It's on a 7.
Okay, well,
Not too high, not too low.
okay, well that's good. Like I feel like that's in the medium. So I feel like that's like in a little mid range. So I feel like it's doing good. Like I feel like I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. I'm here. I'm living. I'm blessed. I'm highly favored. Thank God for that. But yeah, guys, welcome back to the pod. We're going to be talking about some celebrity news, some topics we can get in. But yeah, man, life has just been life, and God is good, bro. I just feel like this beautiful Thursday that we're here is we're blessed, we're highly favored, and just let's get it crack-a-lackin' with celebrity news. So I don't know if you guys have seen about T.I. starting his comedy career. Um, I don't know too much about it, but just what I see on social media, like T.I. has they said he had a successful show. So kudos to T.I. I don't know if you have seen it, but have you seen like the commotion on T.I.'s comedy career?
No, I didn't even see the commotion on it. I just found out I forgot who podcast or interview I was watching last week. They were like, "Yo, Ti does comedy now." I was that Joe Budden?
I think that was Joe.
Yeah, yeah, like they were like, oh yeah, Ti, oh yeah, that was the Nicki Minaj and yeah, that we talked about last week, and they were like, yo, man, Ti does comedy now. I'm like, bro, Tip do comedy?
Yeah, he does comedy now. They said he had a successful show, so kudos to him. I don't know if I would pay to go see T.I. show. I don't think I would go pay to see that. I don't think I would.
Like, man, I never thought of T. I mean, he has funny moments, but I never thought of him as a funny guy.
Me either. Me either. I never thought of T.I. as one of those dudes you can play with because it seemed like all the time T.I. always serious with the big words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 man. But like when you look back at his career, he was always around the comedians. He had Mike Epps around him. He had little Duval around him. Like he was around some funny guys. Like he got a few skits with Country Wayne. I don't know if you've seen those.
No, I know. Like even with Kanye, Kanye was always around funny dudes. He was around D-Ray a lot. So
Kanye be having some funny lyrics. So like he be having some funny lyrics. I think Kanye probably could go for comedy. Like
yeah.
Kanye got the perfect punchlines and be like, bro, what?
Yeah, speaking of Kanye, Kanye is always giving us con media. I don't know if you've seen that he was blocked off of Instagram, and also he cannot go to the Grammys.
Man, I don't like how they did that because in my opinion, like y'all feel free to disagree, but the man didn't break any laws at all. He's having a public dispute against his wife. I mean, a divorce gets ugly. It's just unfortunate. In this case, we're able to see it in front of the whole world.
Right.
But I don't feel like him having an issue with his wife should get him banned from the Grammys.
Yeah, I don't feel
There's
that.
a lot more like there's people who done worse stuff and was still able to they at least go or they at least get an award. But whatever.
Literally, like I feel like they putting too much into it. I feel like they're placing their feelings in there, and I understand like y'all want to protect Kim Kardashian and all this other stuff. Y'all want to protect the brand, but y'all still let Chris Brown come to the Grammys with Rihanna that year, even though he beat Rihanna like a few years prior than that. I think it was 2012 when Rihanna and Chris Brown got back together and they was at the Grammys together. So I don't know. Like people have done way worse stuff, and y'all still have allowed them in the facilities in the building. So I don't know. I feel like Kanye, of course, he's fighting for his family, but at the end of the day, it's just like I said prior to the last podcast, I was like, Kim Kardashian is going to milk this from all it's worth on Keeping Up the Kardashians since it's going to appear on Hulu. And we're going to get to see more insight on her and Kanye actual life and what transpired. Because of course, like they want to make a coin from it, and Kanye and Pete Davidson is what's popping right now. So of course, that coin is going to go to their show. But Kanye, I guess he's just trying to like I guess he's just trying to like, all right, I want to show y'all what I'm doing and trying to get my family back in the meantime before y'all see the Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But this is how it's de-escalating. Everybody got an opinion. Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, everybody named Mama got an opinion on Kanye. But at the end of the day, this man gonna be who he gonna be regardless. But I do feel that he does need to go ahead and quit the antics because they're making him look like a crazy person.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Like I said before, I feel like with some dudes they just need to move on gracefully. Like I already told you about the situation. I told you guys my hippies about my situation with dudes I had before. Like I had an ex that didn't want to move on and literally just kept coming to my house on some stalker shit. So literally I just feel like he literally has to move on at this point. You know, he has no other choice. Kim has already said that she's with Pete Davidson and he branded her name on his body. So it's time to move on, my G.
Hmm.
That's how I feel about the situation. But oh my gosh, since we talk about relationships, I guess. I don't know if you guys have seen that like Jada Waiter and Little Baby, they're having like their little debacle online. Like Trey is the perfect person to talk about this because we have relationship conversations all the time. So I feel like she gonna be right back with him. I don't know. Like I literally feel that way.
Man, nah, I feel like she done this time. I really feel like because now they say she texting people back, and then she went on there and said like, "Yo, man, I do it to you, and now your heart and now your chest hurt, man, and now you know, well, her exact words like, now you having a heart attack, and she said like, I put up with you for the past 6 years. Yeah, I think it's over this time.
I doubt it's over because she has been taking this man back for like everything. Basically said, I don't love you, has been basically spending money on Sweetie. He has been cheating on you with porn stars, and you still decided to stay with this man. Like, when is enough? I think the only enough is going to be enough, and if this man has a baby on you, and you're going to realize, oh, I need to go ahead and move out this man way like Karuche did Chris Brown. Because I don't see a reason for her not to stay unless it's a baby on the way.
What do you mean a reason for her not to stay, man? She would get played, man. I don't have an exact timeline on this, but like every 6 months we get Jada is trending on Twitter for the wrong reasons.
Very much so. I would have left after he would have spent that bread on Sweetie.
Well,
It's
no, oh, I'm sorry. Now let me change what I said. Not for her the wrong reasons because of baby. She's always trending because of baby.
right. Like I would have literally left after this man would have said he didn't love me, and then after the fact, he basically spent all that bread on Sweetie. I couldn't go back to this man. Like, then you go on vacations with him after he do that. It just shows this nigga don't give a fuck. Like he don't care. Like even though he having a heart attack, you texting men back. Like I think the only way she gonna leave at this point unless he drop another baby. That's the only thing in my mind because you stayed throughout that. You stayed through cheating. You stayed through him dropping bags on other females. You basically stayed with him when he said he didn't love you. When is enough? You know, like I don't.
6 years. Hey, she said it's been 6 years.
In 6 years, I would have had another family. Like literally, bitch. In 6 years, a nigga gonna play with me. All right, I'm gonna have a whole nother roster, nigga. You out here cheating on me with porn stars. You fucking like you dropping bags on bitches. Like literally, nigga, I'm gonna be out here doing I'm gonna turn into Ari. Fuck is you talking about? Like we not about to just you not just about to have your cake and eat it too. Like literally, she's the perfect example of I love me some Jada Waiter. I'm sorry to bash my baby on this pod, but Jada, I love you. But it's just like you the perfect example of he know what home is.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. She don't. Yeah, that's the stuff she don't want to hear because like every time she trending, like every female every black woman in the universe start telling her like, "Yo, you need to leave that man alone. You need to leave that man alone."
Like literally like we tried to warn Danny Lake and look what transpired. Like understand that's your baby daddy, y'all best friends, all that bullshit. But when a person keeps disrespecting you, it goes to show he don't give a fuck about you. Literally. Like obviously it's just like he don't care at this point. Like he knows that he can come back regardless. Like we had a conversation today where we talked about where once you allow that in your relationship and you know that nigga know that he can just cheat and come right back, he gonna continue to do so because he feel like she always gonna take me back.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And literally, like, I have been a victim of this too, y'all. Like, I'm not just bashing Jada, I'm bashing myself too. So literally, like, we invest so much time in these men, and we try to show them how much of worth we are to them. Or I'm gonna show you, like, I'm worthy of your love. Like, I'm gonna show you. We keep on trying to show them our worth, and they gonna invest all that energy of them, or us showing them our worth, into a whole nother female. Give them the baby with the ring, with the picket fence, all that energy we was putting into them, they gonna put into a whole nother female. Literally. That's just what it is.
Hey, you spit all facts.
I try to spit some facts to our girls and our guys on this pod, because literally, I feel like at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it all the way stacked with y'all, because I'm going through it to this day. If you don't know your worth and what your value and what you bring to the table, nobody else gonna know your worth, baby. That's with relationships, that's with marriage, that's with jobs. Like, I don't. That's with anything, because at the end of the day, people don't give a fuck, but you literally have to give a fuck about yourself. So if she did take the initiative and leave, kudos to our good sis, because literally, I would have been telling her I had to put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first, because ain't no way I would have been standing for them shenanigans. But
Hell no.
but that's the end of that Jada topic. We love you, Jada, wait on this podcast, but baby, you gotta stand up. You gotta stand up. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have also seen that Lotto, she was on Big Boys, and when she basically said that these men don't know how to keep it business. Basically, she was saying, like, she had a feature on her album where she really liked this song, she wanted to get it cleared, but this dude was basically trying to drop his nuts on her because she wouldn't respond to a DM. And I'm just like, we still have this going on in hip hop where you can't be a female rapper and get a verse from a fire nigga that's popping without them feeling like I gotta fucking suck you for a verse. Like, it's getting out of hand.
I thought that's how the industry. I thought that they been done away with that. I ain't know them dudes were still getting down like that.
Right. And it's crazy. I'm like, bro, whoever it is on the album that basically did that, I was just looking at her track list, but I don't know who it is, but I just really hope, like, these men really just stop doing some lame shit like that, bro. We all, like, literally everybody in the music industry, they're trying to get money. They not trying to be out here just wilding. Like, they wanna have relationships with people and build with music. And you know how Future and Drake got chemistry, or Nicki and Drake got chemistry, they want to build that chemistry too. So every single time the song is fire, like a Megan and the Baby, you can come back to that person because you know it's gonna be a hot joint.
Exactly.
But it's crazy how people don't want to build relationships and build chemistry without you having to fucking suck them. So I don't know. Like, how you feel about that?
Nah, like man, pretty much how I feel about it, man. I honestly thought this was done away with until Lotto said something about it. I'm like, dang, man, it's pretty much giving creep, man. Cause I'm like, bro, like especially like with how sexual assault is getting taken seriously these days, and then like how many of our entertainers we seen in the recent years that we seen like get in trouble about this, and y'all still want to move crazy?
Right. It, I
Like like all the people we grew up with that was known playboys, like oh my god, like I'm running out of words to say.
Yeah, like, I spoke on it briefly a few podcasts ago, and I was talking about, like, how Trey Songz has all these allegations against him, and Trey Songz have always been a sex symbol, and a lot of females have been coming out saying, sexual allegations against him, and like I said, hip hop, R&B, or whatever in the black community, we gotta stop that. Because I understand it's possibly more genres of music that's going through this too, but I'm just highlighting on what Lotto said, because Lotto is in the hip hop genre. We gotta stop this, because literally, we the only genre that can't grow old with our music. We the only genre that always killing our artists. We're the only genre that can't never evolve and like have a bigger audience, hop into our pop bag without feeling like, oh, we abandoned hip hop. So I just feel like it's just a lot of shit that needs to be straightened out in the hip hop community, because that's the only way that we can grow, bro.
Man, yes, you said a lot of facts just now.
So yeah, speaking of hip hop, I don't know if you well, I know you have seen the clip of Vince Staples sharing his thoughts on the music industry profiting off of violent hip hop or gangster rap. And I feel wholeheartedly, I feel like this has been happening since the beginning of time. So I feel like it's never gonna be an ending cycle.
I mean, man, we seeing like so many rappers, news reporters, prominent black figures in the community, even prominent rappers talk about how negative on how like how detrimental gangster rap has became. But a lot of those messages they came from rappers that people would deem as corny. Like for one, you remember Hobson?
Yes, I do. With
Hobson been saying that for the longest, but everybody brushing him off like, dude, you're corny and got white contacts. He had a point, but everybody just said he was corny.
it's always the right message but the wrong messenger. Just like with the Kim Kardashian debacle when she said people don't want to work anymore. Like, girl, you've been privileged your whole life. What are you talking about? Like, we need somebody that got it out the mud. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And then another prominent figure said talked about it, but like another prominent figure that spoke out about it was Kanye West, and you're like, man, like how we gonna talk about police reform and we making music that putting us into prison? And,
Period.
and then people was hopping on it, but yeah, people like they pretty much hopped on Kanye's on a bandwagon and then got off it. I'm like, bro, y'all like I'm like they pretty much agreed with Kanye and then went back to making music about shooting dudes and loading Dracos.
Child, if you listen to the new Lil Durk album, that's all you gonna hear. Like, you got to get your ops back, literally.
Dirk wasn't on that Ye bandwagon. Like he wasn't on that. Yeah, so Dirk excluded on that conversation.
But yeah, I'm just gonna speak on this briefly. I know it like I don't know if you guys have seen like the interview that Mary J. Blige was saying that she doesn't want kids, and I'm always pro-choice for everything. So if she doesn't want kids, cool. Y'all made it such a big topic on Twitter saying, "Oh, well, she don't want to expand her family." No, some people just want to have freedom. Some people just want to live their life. Some people don't feel like they need to have a child to feel just feel more like a woman, or just feel more open. Like, to each his own. Like, y'all was really chastising her, but at the end of the day, she's wealthy. She can do what she want, and if she doesn't want to have kids, fuck it. But literally, let's go into another topic. I don't know if you seen about the daylight savings bill that they're trying to end. I don't know how the fuck they're gonna control the sun. Literally,
What do you be?
like,
Oh my god! No, they gonna make it permanent this time. Man, man, I don't want to go into a super boring history lesson, but they pretty much like put that rule in place because of Pearl Harbor.
literally, but I'm just like, bro, why you just can't leave it as is? There's so much other shit we got to worry about instead of the daylight savings time. Like, we in a battle with Ukraine right now.
I know, but we've been begging for this too, so I'm not complaining because I'm like I don't know about y'all, but like I know it ain't the right time, but I've been begging for this for years because like it's stupid, man. Spring forward, spring back. I hate it. I hate it.
Bro, I don't give a fuck if I really don't give a fuck if I got another hour. I don't give a fuck if I lose another hour at the end of the day, as long as the time go faster.
Man, nah, man, that junk feel man. It feel crazy when you are like, dang, man, I'm out. Like when it, like when the time fall back,
Right.
I'll be like, dang, man, I'm at work for another hour.
It's like when I was at work, time always always literally this week flew so fast for me. So I'm like, shit, I really don't care as long as I can get off work, child. Like, 'cause I hate
Yeah, like man, like I used to work a lazy job. So when you work like a lazy job where you ain't really doing nothing, bro, time moving slow motion.
child. Child. Yeah, I understand it. But like I said, when I was working at the call center, child, time was moving fast every day, either way. Plus, like with my schedule, I used to go to school and then I used to go to work. So time was always moving fast to me. So literally. But that is the end of our news, celebrity news topic, guys. So let's get on to our music topic. So what I have been listening to lately, I have been listening to Punk by Young Thug. If you guys don't hear about the instrumental, I am playing Young Thug's Dropping Jewels. That's like one of my favorite joints off the album. And I love Contagious because I just feel like the album is fire. I hate that people slept on it. Like, I really, really do. Like, you told me about the album, but I didn't want to give it a spin until yesterday.
Man, like man, I was so hyped about it. Like when he had like I think that was a Tiny Desk when you seen the Tiny Desk version
Yes,
like, he
it,
performed it live.
yeah.
bro. Like that set sounded so good that I couldn't wait to hear the album. And then like he was gonna do more of like a rock hip hop fusion. I know he already kind of did it on Beautiful Thugger Girls, but I like but Beautiful Thugger Girls came out in 2016, and then like Thugger has gotten just better over the time. So I was like, bro, this gonna be that album that put Young Thug up there. But when it released, man, it got a lot of mixed reviews on Twitter. A lot of people said it was trash. Man, my homies even they was even making Snapchats and adding me saying like, "See, Trayvon, I told you this was gonna be trash."
I actually really love the project. Like I like literally y'all. I was driving all yesterday, just vibing y'all, and I literally enjoyed. I played the whole project from front to back, and I really enjoyed the project. Like it's like I said, it's probably like I probably did like two skips, but other than that, all the songs were fire to me.
Man, like people just want Young Thug to make music like he did in 2000, like when he released Slime Season 2. I'm like, bro, Slime Season 2 was so long ago.
I just feel like people don't want you to evolve. Like we gotta grow we gotta grow. When the music grows, you grow, and then you have more great content to put out. You know what I'm saying?
No, not Slime Season 2, Slime Season 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. But I have been listening to Sweet by Tyler and Thought You Wanted to Dance because like right now that's my shit. Like I really love that song. And I think today I woke up playing some Janae Aiko. I listened to like the Columbo album. I really do like that. And what have you been listening to?
What I have been listening to, man, like after like I had just went to the Tyler show recently. After listening to it and hearing that album live, I've been playing that album again. And I'm still bumping Benny the Butcher, and I found myself revisiting tracks that I fell in love with, man, like that old J Cole, that old Drizzy Drake. Like I found myself like doing a lot of throwbacks lately.
I felt that, and I love Vince Staples' Magic. I've been playing that. Y'all know how I feel about Vince Staples on this pod, but yeah, I've been playing that. And I don't know if you guys have also seen that Quayla Ray and Nicki Minaj dropped a song called Blick Blick. Have you heard it yet?
No, I didn't even know they had. I get at a spin.
Me personally, I don't like the record. I like Nicki Minaj's verse, but I guess it's for more. It's for the kids. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not for me. But I mess with Nicki verse though. Um, but yeah, so I hope on Lotto 77 album when that does. Ooh, I listened to Wheelie by Lotto and 21 Savage, and I must say, Lotto did her thing on that song. I like that. I like that. Lotto just keep putting music out like you putting them, girl, and it gonna stick. It gonna stick. It's gonna stick. Like I like that. And I think when Lotto project comes out, I think she does have a remix with Nicki Minaj. So if she does, I'm very excited for her because that will be a huge feature for her. Um, but yeah, so that is the end of our music topic. Let's get into our shows topic. So what have you been watching lately?
I've been pretty much only been watching Bel Air, man. It's like since I don't like my girlfriend hates when I start shows without her, so I ain't been really watching nothing new. But I've really pretty much still been watching Bel Air and that other Netflix show. What was the Netflix show I said last week?
Pieces of Me.
And Pieces of Me. I'm still on episode 1, so I've been slacking on that lately. I need to go finish that because I've been feeling myself being less and less culture as time goes along. People be like, "Yo, man, you seen this episode?" La 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 la. I'm like, no. so, and I used to be up to date on all the stuff, man. Like I just been grinding too hard, man, and I really need to get back into that.
I felt that. I felt that. I just started this show today called The Dropout. It's on Hulu. It's about a startup with Elizabeth Holmes. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, please research this because this show is freaking good. So basically, it's about this girl that she was in Stanford, and she basically was an engineer, chemical engineer major, and she basically went to one of her professors at her sophomore year in college and came up with a way for her to make up a startup company because she was that good into engineering. She dropped out of Stanford, got her parents to use her college money for her seed money for her startup. However, literally everybody kept on telling her, no, you need to enjoy being 20, you need to enjoy being 19. Like literally, she had her own startup at 23, but it fell to the ground like shortly after because all her tests was completely wrong. But I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. It's literally like a documentary. You can actually check out the story about Elizabeth Holmes. She is on trial now. She may serve 20 years to life, but y'all need to check it out. It's called The Dropout with Amanda Seyfried. She's from Mean Girls. You know, the one that had the big boobs. Check it out. Check it out. It's really good. And I've been watching Bel Air and Abbott Elementary, so I think some new episodes for Abbott Elementary is coming out back on next week. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you put me on that Abbott Elementary.
Yes, I love Abbott Elementary. Like, oh my y'all, if y'all don't know, the dude that plays Everybody Hate Chris looks just like Trey.
His name is Tyler James Williams.
He looks just like him, y'all.
Oh my god, man! I do not look like Tyler James Williams, y'all.
Oh, you forgot on the last part to put your Instagram, put your Twitter name and stuff. I placed it in there, but you gotta tell listeners once we get done. But let's get back to the topics. So yeah, y'all, that is the end of our show's topic. So let's get into our life update. So let's recap the Tyler Creator concert. Like, how did you feel when you saw it?
That was legendary. Even if you're not a Tyler the Creator fan or an Odd Future fan, you would not be disappointed. That's all I'm gonna have to say.
Right, you will not.
Like the energy of that show was crazy.
Right, right. It was like I just feel like Tyler just it's like he has so much energy, and I never thought the show was gonna be like that. And it's crazy because he's one person. It's not the whole our future there. So it's like, damn, like he giving so much energy. The only part I'm mad about with the concert was that my man, y'all, I keep saying this because we manifesting it. Like my man Ben Staples, he was all the way on the other side of like the arena when everybody else was on the main arena. And then Tizo Touchdown didn't even get to perform.
Yeah, man. I was happy, man. I really I know a lot of y'all on this podcast probably don't listen to Tizo Touchdown. He's a very weird artist, and I love his music, dog. It's like the look and everything, bro. Like I really hope he becomes something huge in hip hop. I really do. Well, he's more than hip hop. Actually, you can't even categorize this man. Like this dude is an alien.
And how do you say her name? Kali.
Kali Uchis?
Yes, like she is fucking sexy as hell, y'all. Literally. Shawty looked just like her Instagram pictures. So that
Exactly.
no cap. And Don Tolliver, you a lucky man. You're a lucky man, child. But
Yeah,
yeah,
he's lucky my rap career didn't pop off before his.
like y'all, it was I feel like the concert was really, really good. Vince Staples played a lot of the tracks. I liked it. He played his self-titled album. He played North North. But like I said before, like we had the conversation, like a lot of people down where we're living at, they don't know a lot of Vince Staples music. You know what I'm saying? Like I was hyped throughout the whole thing, but everybody else is just sitting down.
Man, that's because like we're like hardcore hip hop fans, and then like typically people only listen to like more of the popular stuff. Like they listen to more of the brand name artists. So like Vince Staple is a household name on the West Coast, but he's not a household name on the East Coast.
Yeah, a lot of people been saying like, damn, like a lot of people said they don't know his music, but they know his name. And I was like, I understand that because I feel like with Vince Staples, he can really benefit off his voice more, like doing podcasts because he's a hip hop historian, just like Matt Miller was. So I just feel like that would be something beneficial he can look into a couple years from now. Because like I said, it's all about longevity within your career, y'all. It's all about longevity. About what you want to do long term. Um, but yeah, yo, like that was like I said, that was a really good concert. If y'all have not been, y'all need to go to the Call Me If You Get Lost tour with Tyler Creator. You will not be disappointed. That you will get your coins worth. And the only thing I think I can say is Tyler has a lot of fans that are children, literally.
Yeah, there was a lot of people in there. I'm like, bro, I know this dude ain't just hop out of seventh period.
Right. And like I was like, damn, I'm thinking everybody like because usually the concerts I go to, it's like people like our age, you know what I'm saying, 26 and up, or like 20 something and up. It was kids, y'all. It was a lot of kids.
A lot. There were people our age, but it was a lot of teens in there.
Yeah, but if you look at us too, you probably would think like we some teenagers too. We don't look that old.
That's true. True.
Yeah, we don't look that old either. Like only I feel like even though I got tattoos, I still don't look old because if you think about the Generation Z now, all Generation Z's are tatted up, and a lot of them got face tats.
Piercings too.
Yeah, so literally, but yeah, life update, y'all. My mental health is doing good. I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm still on this job search. I've been having some interviews. Just trying to like get her done. You know what I'm saying? Like just life is life and y'all, and just trying to amp myself up because not this weekend coming up, but the next week prior, I'm possibly going to Dreamville Festival, so I can tell you guys how that is going to go. So hopefully that does go well. And y'all, I don't know what has been happening, but your girl has had an allergic reaction to something, and her face is breaking out, and it's horrendous. But I don't know. Like I'm looking into that too, y'all. But how are you guys' mental health trend? How are you like? How are you actually feeling? Like, give me your vibe. What's up? I'm gonna give me your vibe check.
Yeah, I thought I told y'all I gave y'all 7. Like I'm really good right now.
Yeah, I'm not saying your mental health. I'm saying give me your vibe check. Like, what you got going on?
And nothing really. I'm not that interesting.
You're not that interesting, but like, tell the people like what are you looking forward to in 2022?
Man, what I'm looking forward in 2022 is more money, more paper, and more opportunities and more experiences to do something new. Like I'm really not. I'm really trying to do something new every chance I get. Like I don't want to do the same thing twice, and pretty much have all the fun I can in this city until it gets boring to me.
I felt that. I felt that because I feel like as we get older, as we evolve, we're just experiencing everything, y'all. Like that's what I tell people. Just experience life, experience people, and just go from there. Like don't rush it, be patient, and just live. That's all you can do, y'all. That's all you can do.
Yeah, like yeah, I want to eat at a new restaurant like every time. Like yeah, like I just tried a place. Yeah, I just tried to try this yeah, like I think it's called Crab Shack, man. That place was pretty good. It ain't better than Juicy Seafood, but it'll get you on through.
Okay. Okay.
Juicy Seafood or Juicy Crab. Like it ain't smacking like Juicy Crab. Juicy Crab's
Juicy
still the
crab,
king in my eyes.
Juicy crab is overrated. It
What?
is.
All right.
I forgot it was a place. When I was living back at my other crib. It was a place that was down there that had the best seafood. I went on a date there, and that seafood slapped. I forgot what it's called. It was so good.
Wait, hold up. Do you eat crab legs?
I don't like. I only will eat them when I'm around my family because I don't know how to crack them.
You just take your hands and just bust them and then like
Dip 'em.
pause but suck it out.
Yeah, but I'm mostly a shrimp girl. I don't really eat crab legs, but like I said, I only eat crab legs when I go back home because my daddy know how to crack it. Got the meat out.
All right, y'all heard all this BS explanation. That means her review on Juicy Crab is not valid. I repeat, it is not valid.
It is
Listen to your
valid.
boy.
It is valid, bro. It is valid.
No.
That is the end of our life update. So let's get into the shit we don't care about. So what's the shit you don't care about this week?
The shit that I don't care about this week. Well, I haven't found anything that I don't care about, but there's something I do care about.
What do you care about?
What I do care about,
Mm-hmm.
bro, I care about people actually driving correctly on these roads. Motherfucker almost killed me last night, man. Stay in y'all lane.
What happened?
Bro, this dude had to be drunk, man. He was literally clogging 2 lanes about to hit me, bro.
What?
Yes, man. Every time I'm riding through the city, man. Like I see some new BS, man. Drive safer, everybody. Please drive safe.
Most definitely, y'all. Most definitely drive safe because I'm telling you, your well being. We need you to be here. I love you, my hippie gang. Y'all, please drive safely and soundly, y'all. Shit, I don't care about. I don't care about daylight savings time. I really don't. Like, feel like people are making a big deal. Joe Biden, y'all, you need to focus on them student loans. Get my loans paid off. I don't give a fuck about daylight savings
No,
time.
no, I feel you, but that was the problem. Like that time thing was a BS,
To
dog.
who? To who?
Everybody, people complain about it every year.
I don't complain about it. I don't care.
All right, all right, all right.
I don't. It's not that big of a deal to me.
Just like the people who ain't went to college don't care about student loans.
Fuck those people.
Well, fuck you for not caring about the daylight savings.
Also, oh, we can get more out of our days. Bitch, we get 5 days now. We work 8 hours fuck you talking about?
Man, that joke's so whack.
Literally. But damn, speaking of seafood, now I gotta taste for some shrimp. But yeah, y'all, that's the end of shit we don't care about. So I didn't see that you guys didn't send me a question of the week so far, but if anybody want to send, if y'all want to send y'all questions to question of the week, for have a question and responses, you can send to the Introverted Hippie Podcast at gmail.com. But I think what I want to talk about this week is about white coworkers discussing black issues and also getting too comfortable at work. So let's start off with the first topic. Like, I don't feel like I had a basically a situation where I was at work, and my white coworkers were basically started talking about like the George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter movement, and just try to get all into that. And I feel like they was looking for me to expound on that. However, I did not want to expound because I know my opinion is gonna come off really brash, because I don't want to say what I really mean. And then if my white girls or my white dudes, you listen to this podcast, I love y'all, but on those particular subjects, I just feel like I feel like white people should not have to go ahead and expound on that. Y'all don't know what we go through as black people every day. It's a different subject. Y'all don't know the trials and tribulations and the struggles that we go through. So I feel like for you to give me your 2 cents on how you feel about a George Floyd or a BLM moment, I digress. I don't want to hear it.
Same.
Like, I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. Like, y'all have the luxury of having privilege. You know what I'm saying? I don't have, like, we don't have the luxury of being privileged people. Like, if we go some places or we go certain places, people might think we gonna steal something just because of the way we look and the color of our skin. Like, I remember I was on TikTok, and I was on TikTok, and this girl was working at Sephora, and she was basically saying how this if she was it, was a beautiful black woman that came in Sephora, y'all. She had like a fucking Louis bag, like sis was her face was beat, her hair was done, and she was just looking for some new products. And she said, the girl said in her microphone, the manager started going crazy. He was like, "Oh, follow her around, make sure she don't steal nothing." And the girl in the car, like, what the fuck? Like, this girl got a whole Louis Vuitton bag, and she like, we see when she pull up, and she in a G wagon, like. And literally, the girl just kept coming at the co-worker. The girl was like, well, the girl that had the Louis bag, she was like, oh, where do I find this product? And it was walking her to the particular products. She didn't know that she was getting followed around the store. And this girl purchased like an ass of products and a big ass perfume. If you girls that shop at Sephora, you know how much some perfumes be costing at Sephora, $100 plus, and checked out with no issues. But y'all was worrying about somebody trying to steal, getting profiled. Like, it's crazy.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. That's why I don't really shop at them designer stores, man.
Like, it's literally crazy. So I just feel like I don't want to hear you talk about black issues, because no, it's a big fuck no for me. But getting comfortable at work. The reason I brought that topic up is because literally at my job, I feel like people are getting very comfortable cursing. Like, one of my coworkers that just started using really colorful language on the phone call once the manager said it was okay. And I'm just like, I ain't never been that comfortable at a job to say all profanity against coworkers. What about you? Like, that's just not me.
My old manager, he'll cuss every now and then, but just don't run out with it. You feel me? That's pretty much what I like. It was like, don't like, and definitely don't say it around the guests.
Right. I just feel
like if you saying it amongst coworkers, they don't care. But if you saying it like around customers and stuff, and if the boss talk like that, they ain't really too much they can say.
like, I understand, but then it's just like it gives you the green light to run the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
It does give you the green light. I do say that.
It do give you the green light to run. Like, he just started, girl. He just started saying everything up under the sun after they gave the green light, and I'm just like, child. So people get too comfortable in a short period of time, literally. But that's just my 2 cents on that, y'all. So that is the end of our question responses topic. So I don't know, Trey. So Trey came on the podcast last week, and he came on the podcast this week. So I just want to give him his flowers while he on the pod. Thank you so much for coming. I always enjoy your company. Like we always have so much enlightening conversations on and off the pod. And also you need to like tell the people where they can find you at. Like, what's your socials? Like, what's your social medias?
Man, y'all only getting the Twitter. It's Trey Wizzy, TRAY1ZZY.
Yeah, y'all need to go follow him on his Twitter, like some of his posts. Like y'all need to engage, engage with his tweets and also engage with more with the Introverted Hippie podcast. Also send your questions and responses, questions to the Introverted Hippie podcast at gmail.com. And also, guys, we are on all social media platforms. We are on Instagram, Twitter. We are on TikTok and we're going to be on Twitch soon. Also, it's just the Introverted Hippie podcast. So search us up. So yeah, guys, so this is the end of the podcast, and at each end of the podcast, we like to release negative and toxic energies to release music. So the music I'm going to play today for my release music is going to be Day Before by Young Thug featuring Matt Miller. Trey, what is going to be your release music?
We Taking Over by DJ.
Why are you playing that old ass song? Why? Like what?
I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm
Nah,
playing.
you can play that, but like I just want an explanation.
Man, it brings me back to better time. Oh man, no, but seriously, man, I release music. Um, there's a new song with this with Lil Uzi Vert.
You gotta go find a song, y'all, because he looking for. He said it's a new song about Uzi, but he don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, no, because it's a new rapper he rapping with, and I don't want to say his name wrong.
Okay, cool. But yeah, y'all, let's see what Trey
It's
going.
called Heavy Bomb with Migo and Lil Uzi Vert.
Okay, and all right, well, we gonna play those to release those negative and toxic energies, and I'll see you guys again next Thursday. Peace, love, and light. Bye, Trey.
Deuces.